What is happening? Fausta. So bring Fausta. Right. And then
If you have a moment, I would like to speak to you about our meeting with the friend that I mentioned, Zarin.
I don't got a goddamn moment. We got work to do. Well, wait. Well, maybe I do because the quest isn't loading. You should talk to Fausta and see if she's heard.
Do you have a minute? There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I've heard my brother is in Paren. As you know, I was banished from Teleme, and my whole family paid the price, especially my brother. I know he's still very angry with me, even after all this time. I'd like to see him again, and I'd like you to come with me if you don't mind. I feel like I'd be brave enough to face him with you by my side. What do you say? I've heard my brother is in Paren. As you know, I was...
I'm sorry.
I understand. But come back. May the Enlightened forgive. They're truly willing to do anything to rule, including inflicting torture and carrying out the most horrific rituals. Fortunately, we were able to put an end to their plans.
Do you know how we're going to meet that friend you spoke about, Zarin?
I think so. I sent her a message while we were still in Euxantis to tell her that we had arrived. I said that we would return to Alima and that we would most assuredly be in need of her help. Knowing her well, she most certainly sent a message for me via the public aviary at the port. I know it's not optimal, lacking complete discretion, but we don't really have any other way of communicating at this point in time.
Very well. Then let's go see if we have received something. See you later.
It's my pleasure.
Wait, they didn't mark anything? The aviary? Buddy. You can't use these crazy words. I'm a moron.
It's always hard to recognize someone from a description, but I'm pretty sure it's you.
What?
Yes, I'm sure of it. I've got to warn the guards.
Okay, 100% on this, so.
I assure you, sir, there's been a misunderstanding.
I don't think so. The poster mentions a Tearfredian about your size, and the rest of the description sounds just like you.
Yeah, there are more and more Tearfredians in Olima, sir, as it's fashionable for the nobility to have my people as servants. But I can assure you that my master would not take kindly to me committing crimes. Besides, I don't have time for that. I must escort these people to see him. So why don't you stop causing a fuss?
I'm really confused. Sorry to have bothered you. I better get back to what I was doing.
The guards put up
Snitch ass nigga, what the fuck did I do to you? Out here ready to snitch. Oh, these are the mailboxes. Wait, what the hell did I just mark? Oh, it's over there. Bro, so ready to tell. Like, relax, guy. Oh, we probably gotta do some more. Oh, no, she's decked the fuck out. Wait, what? Back attack bonus, dodge chance. This feels like some U type shit, but you probably like that magical deflection. You know what, buddy? Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I don't got some bullshit on. The +1 will, bro? Do I need the will? Bro, fuck that +1 will, bro. I'm gonna take this. Now you, though, however, you need all that magical deflection? Lose 50 magical deflection. Lol, bro. Lol, bro. Craftsmanship, diplomacy. Okay. Diplomacy mechanism, style. I don't know, like, why do they have slots for this if it doesn't apply to your shit? I'm just so confused by this. Okay, 5 right? Like this, that's how it works, right? I don't have more diplomacy now. Yeah, like I don't. Is it just for LOL cool drip, bro? Are you set, lady? Oh yeah, we need to be light, right? I have you in light. Nah. God damn, what are you wearing? Why does it have so much armor? At level 9. Jesus Christ, this is so tanky. Yeah, whatever. Oh, look, you seem like you're good, okay? Fausta, I'm not surprised by your news. I would be happy to help you in any way I can. Let's meet in the warehouse that Kay's men use as soon as possible. It is in the Knot sector of the fort and bears the mark of his followers, a purple shield with a golden eagle's wings stretched out and bearing a crown and silver swords. Zarin. I'm writing you to express not gratitude for what you did for my family, but for the freedom you gave me by letting Flora die. My late fiance, my beloved, my son that's now set, here I am, now silent once more. Without my dear Flora, it is a void. Certainly, but a rather airy void, so to speak. A chamber that could finally be opened after years of closed shutters, in which for the first time might smell of something other than mustiness and damp. I wouldn't go so far as to sing, that would be indecent, but please accept my sincere gratitude. I look forward to hearing from you. This is an unhinged letter, sure, right?
There's a message. Give me a minute to decipher it. She's worried. That's not like her. And she obviously has some very important things to tell us. She suggests we meet in a warehouse in the port, in the area reserved for Naughts. A place that has a connection with the matter at hand.
I hope she can provide some more details, since there's no shortage of warehouses around here.
She mentions a place that's used by her husband's supporters. Ah, that means it will have their coat of arms on it. It's wonderfully understated. A golden eagle wearing a crown, swords clutched in its talons, on a field of purple. We shouldn't have any trouble recognizing it.
In that case, let's go.
Everything you need to make your own... Hello. Welcome back to my stall.
I have never been here, bro. Bruh? Like, am I just gonna be... You want me to just go in here and start killing people?
These posters are wanted signs. Unfortunately for us, our descriptions are fairly accurate. We'd better take...
I thought I saw something.
I know there's a patrol around here. We should take another alley to avoid them.
Let's show them what we're made of!
There must be a way to slide by quietly and get into the warehouses without confronting the guards. There's always a way around.
Sorry, you can't come in here. The warehouse area is only for Naughts or persons with proper authorization.
Bro, I definitely got that authorization, though.
Authorization? Our master didn't give us anything. He wants us to inspect the cargo he's been waiting for to make sure everything has been delivered. Ugh, what are we going to tell him?
Your master? Who is it?
I don't think he'd like us to reveal his name. His affairs are very private, if you know what I mean.
And you're sure his warehouse is here? We rarely rent to people outside our guild.
You know, right now, there is that group of strange people who come in regularly.
It's true that they're the sort of people who send their servants to inspect cargo for them, and to reprimand them for not being able to get in.
I'm afraid our friend's here in for worse than a reprimand. All right, go ahead. But go straight to your master's warehouse and don't dawdle.
I'll try not to, buddy. Boom! Supposed to have a crazy coat of arms on it.
The coat of arms of the Imperialists. The one Zeren spoke about.
This warehouse is most assuredly the one we're looking to find.
Wait, is it that? That's a knot, so... Buddy, I'm going in here. What? You don't let me in?
Move along there. Only persons in possession of a pass can enter here.
Workers' clothing would come in handy around here, if we want to keep a low profile.
Okay, if I equip this... Jacket of those who come after. What in the Expedition 33? Let's see.
It would be best to tread lightly and escape notice if we want to avoid finding ourselves in a cell again.
Pull this one off. Oh shit, buddy.
I think I saw something move.
Must have been a figment of my imagination.
anyone there? Zeren? Zeren, are you there?
This seems like a bad idea.
We'll have to be careful. We're not supposed to be here.
Zeren must be in here somewhere. She'll be out of sight to avoid being spotted by her husband's men.
Why did those idiots have to choose a place this filthy? Ugh! Oh, there you are at last. Fausta, my friend. I'm so happy to see you again. I was so worried. I was informed that you'd been arrested for who knows what reason.
A greatly exaggerated rumor, as you can see.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Zeren, wife to General Kurnaz, a man whose path you've crossed under tragic circumstances, which trouble me greatly. He has always been driven by a thirst for power and glory, but he is a mere man-at-arms, which here means little. However, his successes on the battlefield and the confidence of his men have gone to his head. He has become obsessed with a single dream of late: to become emperor of a country that does not yet exist. A folly that, fortunately, few are prepared to accept, unless he is able to find support amongst the population. This he hopes to do by solving the problem of the native uprisings on Tir Fredi, at the expense of Governor Burhan.
How does he hope to do that? His armies won't be enough. Others have tried before him.
Unfortunately, he doesn't tell me everything. You're going to have to find out for yourself, which is why I've asked you to meet me here. He and his supporters use this warehouse occasionally, so you may find some clues here. Find out what he's up to. Gather evidence, and I'll do everything in my power to help you. I know a representative of Morsinia, someone with influence, and whose politics are diametrically opposed to my husband's imperialist ambitions. I could introduce you. But we'll need solid evidence in order for any action to be taken.
So all we have to do now is search the place?
Yes. I really hope you'll find something. Be quick in any case, because his men could show up at any time, and you don't want to be discovered. Let me know as soon as you have something solid. One last thing. I thought I saw some posters about you. It seems that at least some of you are wanted by the guard. I shall do my best to have the notice cancelled, but it's going to take some time. Please be careful until then. I must leave you. My absence must not be noticed. Above all, be extremely careful.
Yeah, Ducky. What we got in here, boys?
An order for cloth? I don't see anything suspicious about it. I can't imagine it would be a cipher.
Oh yeah, let me in here.
I'm beginning to regret not being able to decipher the symbols of the Renoixe. Tell me what it says.
It's a sort of list of objects that were delivered here, but they're not objects usually used by soldiers. They are materials for scientists.
These tools resemble the ones used by the Donegat with the bird-headed mask that was on the boat. These are no weapons of a soldier.
He needed. Fuck you mean, bruh? He needed. Where's the key? He's got the key. Old girl didn't think to give me the key. Oh shit, stuff on the desk.
The abbreviations in this list appear to refer to all the equipment we found in the other room.
I think we've seen enough.
All right. But as of now, we haven't made a lot of progress. We must understand what Kurnaz plans on doing with this material. We should ask Safia for help. That old savant must know all the great minds in this city.
Let's go. Before we're taken in by who knows who.
Okay, we're gonna go back in here. Wait. Oh shit, it just baited me. Teleported me inside the room.
Come on. I don't want to spend all day here. Let's get these something and get out.
Bro, get the shit. Get out. Get the fuck out. Oh god. I'm still in a restricted area. Can we? Oh no, fast travel's blocked. Cringe. Bro, what? Okay, hang on. What's this? Mechanisms in diplomacy. Craftsman. I don't have any +2s, right?
We're missing something to make this work.
I just fucked up. Fuck it.
We're not supposed to be here.
It does not appear to help us to have this. Go back and then look at everything. Maybe percentage changes.
We're missing something to make this.
Okay, I think this thing is like hard to lock out somehow.
What a surprise! What are you doing here? You've no business here. This is a private warehouse. It belongs to important people. Are you thieves of some sort? I would highly advise you to drop what you're holding and run for it immediately.
Diplomacy.
We're not thieves. We work for the owner of this place. He ordered us to come here and transfer some crates to this warehouse.
Really? Well, you're gonna have to inform him that only Naughts have the right to work here. He may have got permission to use a private warehouse, but that doesn't mean he can go and use his own workers. Especially since he's been making us work hard enough as it is. You here to move his materials into the sewers?
Not this time, no. He asked us to bring a crate of fragile things. We've dropped it off, and now we'll just be on our way. You can be sure that we'll let him know that our presence isn't welcome here.
Very well then. Get going.
Move along there.
Base.
Only persons in possession of a pass can enter here.
If we want to see for ourselves if what the doc has said was true, I know there are other ways.
I probably want to swap this. Where's my other one? There it is.
It's the sewers than the one we came out of last time. I believe there are some in every neighborhood, but I can't tell you exactly where.
Cool beans. Gotta just fast travel. Yeah, that works better. You could follow the trail into the sewers. This is Sophia. I don't even know where the sewers. Whatever. Let's see what Sophia is.
I know you already have a lot to do, but I would still like to ask a favor, if you can spare a moment. While I was studying in Olima, I had a friend, a very dear friend that I would like to find. It was someone very knowledgeable, a true bookworm. But he was also someone with human virtue. In addition to the joy I would feel to see him again, I believe having an ally within the Alliance could be useful to us. It's been a long time since we last met, and I don't know where to find him, but his cousin Baran could certainly tell us. He's a merchant who owns a warehouse in the port of Alima. If you agree, we could go and see him together.
It's not really the moment. We'll see what we can do later.
Of course. There is no hurry. Come back and see me at a more opportune moment.
We went to meet Zerin in a warehouse that's used by Kurnaz's men. She told us to search the place because she also suspects her husband is up to something. We found some scientific equipment.
Do you know what kind of equipment it was?
Retorts, beakers, tools it looked like a doctor might use.
Strange indeed. I'm not sure what use a general would have for all of that, but I know someone who might be able to tell us. I have a friend who works in the science district and knows about everything that's going on in the city. I could let her know you're coming if you like. If not, I'd be happy to go with you.
Thank you. We should speak to her. As we were leaving the warehouse, we ran into a group of dockers who were taking the goods into the sewers.
The sewers? This story is getting stranger by the minute.
That's what we thought too.
The sewers run under the entire city and can be accessed from every district. Maybe it's just a way to move the goods from place to place without anyone knowing. If you want to look into it, be very careful. There are all sorts of dangerous creatures living in the canals, not to mention the criminals who use them for trafficking. It would be much less risky to speak to my friend, Halise.
Bye.
See you.
Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Where are we going? Okay, we're just heading north.
I know there's a patrol around here. We should take another alley to avoid them.
I can hear the clanking of the guards' armor from here. We'd better keep away from them if we want to keep a low profile.
Okay. That. man, it seems like they really struggled to get the optimization down because they like heavily fog obscured this place. Okay. WTF, mate. Toughness. No, don't move. Do that. Oh shit. I forgot I have Fausta. I don't know how to play you. You know what? I think you got it with that.
Broken.
Men down.
Helise, these are the people I told you about. And here's Helise, a logician of Alima, a great mathematician, and longtime friend.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. I'm very happy to meet you. Safia's friends are my friends too. She was my mentor, and I owe everything to her. Please, let me also introduce my associates. Can, one of the city's leading pathologists and anatomists.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Bilgin, one of our most brilliant philosophers.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
But you must have come here for a reason. What can we do for you?
As Safia must have already told you, we found scientific equipment in crates in a warehouse belonging to Kurnaz and his followers.
Yes, she did mention it. She spoke of retorts, beakers, and surgical instruments.
Kurnaz is a military man. I don't see what he could be doing with this kind of equipment. Of course, there are doctors and surgeons who travel with the army, but they wouldn't need beakers or glassware.
And they're more like butchers than researchers.
We need to understand what this equipment is going to be used for. We know that Kurnaz has a plan for my people. And after what was done to us on the ship that brought us here, I need to know what he's got in mind.
What did they do to you?
Someone in a bird mask came, slashed our arms open, and rubbed a scrap of fabric on the wound. We recovered quickly, but one of our friends died.
I'm very sorry about that. My condolences for your loss.
You were inoculated to protect you against a disease. It's a risky but highly effective procedure. Unfortunately, it seems that your friend succumbed to the disease. Either that, or she was part of a control group.
In any case, I now understand why you're worried.
The equipment you saw was used for scientific research, which in Olima is largely carried out here. And we have it on good authority that none of the scholars who work here work for them.
Could they have taken over Asili's old laboratory?
You're right. That would be the perfect place to conduct research in secret.
What can you tell me about this laboratory?
Asili was a doctor and pathologist who was given his own laboratory in the city. A place dedicated solely to research on disease. When he left the city for your island, the laboratory closed down. It seems to me that only a team of his former assistants still goes there to sort through his discoveries.
There are many rumors about the place. It doesn't have a good reputation.
Oh, some say that there are underground rooms used to hide dreadful experiments. But that's ridiculous.
But there is often a grain of truth in rumors. In any case, this nearly abandoned laboratory would be the ideal place for experiments.
Where is it?
Not far from here, just downhill.
Who is Asili?
A remarkable physician and pathologist. He discovered the principle of inoculation, which makes a person resistant to a specific disease.
He has the most brilliant mind in the field. His work has given our research a new impetus, and he has saved thousands of lives.
That's true, but he's also a man whose reputation has become rather scandalous in recent years.
Now, gentlemen, we're not here to entertain rumors spread by the city's students.
Thank you for your help. We're going to visit the laboratory.
Although it's nearly closed today, it is still guarded. The research carried out there could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Be careful.
Thanks again, Helise. I'll let you know what we find out.
So, Are we going to infiltrate this old laboratory to discover what horrible secrets they're hiding?
We're going to Dexter's lab. What is this? Why are you here? Bust of an enlightened woman. There's like an alternate route somewhere already. Seems not. Bro, what? Where am I? How do I not? Okay, over here. Just the left. Listen. Boom.
We could wear one of those, but
I thought I heard. Halt! This place is now closed. The public is not authorized to enter.
Bribe.
Now, keeping guard in front of a closed building is boring and tiring. I wonder if you wouldn't prefer making a little visit to the tavern. A few pints wouldn't hurt anyone. And I doubt that there's anything of value in this old building. Let's go.
guards, as we were told. Wonderful.
If we were wearing their Donegada masks, they'd probably let us through without a word.
Yeah, but that was way easier than going to find a uniform. Oh, you real dead, bro. Okay, well.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Yep. Olaf, still well guarded. You must find a way to get in and investigate and find out if this is indeed where Kurnaz's men conducting scientific experiments. Is this a talk to people type endeavor?
You're not from around here.
The weather's nice today, isn't it?
Where did all these dead bodies come from? Why did they leave them all here in this place where no one works?
I don't know. Perhaps they brought them here so no one would see them.
Bro, the smell there must be horrendous. What up, big boys? Just walking on the dead bodies. Excuse me, pardon me.
A goods lift that goes underground. There'd be no better way to hide all sorts of trafficking. We should look into it.
These look like thermal baths from the Estrian period. Fascinating. I didn't know that the city of Alima was on Astrian ruins.
Yeah, this is why I don't do much exploration in this game. Like, nothing is really worth it. So much of the loot is just meh. That's a blue resource for nothing.
Look out! Guards! we're made of! I can't believe it. An entire military camp, hidden beneath the city. If Kurnaz wanted to stage a coup, this is exactly how we'd go about it. Maybe he's plotting something. Who knows?
What if, did we get any of their gear? Oh, wrong gear on anyway. Oh my gosh. More stuff that's just needlessly obtuse. I don't know how the I don't know how the system works, the disguise system. Why is there a slot called disguises? And I've only ever managed to get one.
What a strange place to build a wall. It doesn't look very strong either. I wonder what it's for.
We shouldn't stay here. The noise will have alerted the soldiers.
Nah. start spamming train.
What did they do to this wall? Why did they put it there like that?
They study everything that comes from our island. Creatures and humans alike. And they slaughter them.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
It doesn't matter who we are. We've come to get proof and explanations about what you are up to here.
I don't see how what we do is any of your business. Now leave, before I call the guards.
What are you researching?
We're studying several diseases, but I can't imagine you'd understand anything about it.
Why are you working for Kurnaz? In this underground place hidden away from everyone's eyes?
Let's just say the General was very persuasive. With this laboratory, he gave me the perfect conditions to pursue my research, and as many subjects as I needed for my experiments. What we discover here will change the world. So who needs daylight in the public eye?
You're using my people to carry out your experiments. They die in appalling conditions. You have no problem with that?
What are the lives of a few savages compared with progress for all of humanity? With the advancement of knowledge? Don't be ridiculous.
I can't let you do this. What you're doing here is horrible.
If you think I'm intimidated by a savage and a handful of traitors...
Renwent var rasta hetaleme.
Armor is ruined!
Did she just pull crazy threat or what?
May the enlightenment be with me.
Flee und Ranger for Kavula.
Broken.
Okay.
The scientists kept copious notes and charts. The lack of empathy they bear towards your people is terrifying.
Ashra, as you know, we tried various inoculation methods to combat the Malachor to no avail. It even seems that this might trigger the disease more quickly. The plants we know of proved ineffective, and the only thing we achieved in the months of research was a potion that will only somewhat alleviate the suffering of those afflicted. What a waste of time. These failures encouraged Dr. Asili to go even further in his experiments, and not hesitating to use any poor souls who are enticed by a coin or two. Since the death of his family, he's shown no mercy or sense of proportion. His methods horrify me. We are not meant to harm our patients, and we often have serious conflicts on the subject. He told me he wanted to go to Tier 4D to continue its work. It's true the island is full of promise, and I've been longing to go there for a long time, but I can't work alongside the doctor any longer. I hope you'll have more luck in the coming months. If I find anything, naturally, I'll let you know. Afra. Oh, shit. It's Afra. From the first game. Alright, are we good in here?
another of ours who will never again see our oil's blessed skies. They killed him, just like Sheda.
May the earth welcome him. We must stop this horror at all costs.
These documents are covered in equations, obscure diagrams, and abbreviated notes. The terms are too specialized to be understood by me.
This is just what we needed.
How do you know that?
What are you doing here?
We're here to find out what your research is all about. And to free my people, who you have locked up here for your experiments.
Oh, you haven't the slightest idea, have you? Even if I tried to explain it to you, I doubt you'd understand. The General gave us resources and assured us that what we are doing is for a good cause. It's for peace and science. There are some experiments I wish we didn't have to do, but our aim is noble.
To think you're the ones who call us savages. You're the ones who are monsters, hidden behind a veneer of fancy words.
Oh, see? I knew you wouldn't understand. You leave me no choice. We can't let you go back to town and tell everyone what we're doing here.
Intruder!
I'm wondering, do I have to do this? Yeah, I'm not sure what this route was that I took. We will just take that route back.
What are you doing here?
Oh shit. Oh, no, never mind.
Muskets! The enemy is here!
Is he doing this? Yes. And I think we'll get a big lead taunt here.
May the Enlightened grant us strength!
My armor is no good anymore.
a big old taunt. Sorry, I can't let you be sorry that you can't let me reveal what you're doing down here. So I'm gonna kill you. And then I'm gonna reveal what you're doing down
here. So you're the ones stirring up all the trouble. My men are in need of some serious training if they allowed a puny band of louts, led by a savage, make it this far. And how considerate of you to have come all this way. I understand your impatience to serve science. But enough gossiping. Guards, take them! Our scientists will be happy to have a few new subjects for their experiments.
You think we're just going to give up without a fight?
Okay. Does this do taunts? We'll go here. You shoot that one. Then go there. You shoot that one. Then go here. And then we'll just start buffing. And we'll try to possess one. And then we go on him. And who knows, whatever. Do the boom. Boom. All right.
Under attack! Prepare to fight! Let's show them what we're made of!
Let's do this. Shadow Stone. And actually, after you do that, we're gonna switch to Burning Edge. toughness. We'll go on you.
My armor is ruined.
Alright, big taunt. Go on ads. Canceled that. Just burn him. This tracker kind of tough though, I'll give him that. Well, have a good day, Mormon. Not done.
Is everyone all right?
That Moni cyanide knew how to fight. And all those soldiers that just kept coming and coming. I was beginning to fear we'd never get out.
We should get out of here and fast. I'm in no mood to confront a fresh brigade.
Boom. We should get out of here and fast. Fuck you think I've been trying to do, bruh? It's confusing as a motherfucker. Do I take the over there? I just they were real cringe with all these doors down here, man. Buddy, how do I leave here? What the actual fuck?
We need a key to open this door. Ugh, I can't do it.
This lever must activate the mechanism that opens the main door. That could help us get out of here more easily.
Complete search of these ruins. Find me these intruders.
The guards blocked this exit, which we should have expected. We'll
Is anybody there?
Why do they not want me to leave this place, dude?
Let's show them what we're made of!
Bro, she does pull a lot of aggro, bro. Yeah. I feel like she might be like hella damaged too, but I honestly cannot tell. Shit, I didn't even know this guy was back here. One person dumps the clip. Okay, so we just straight up cannot get out this way. See, this feels very not good. Like how I'm being corralled into this like one path. And the game like normally doesn't do this. a super awkward position.
Is anybody? Sound the alert! To arms! Let's show them what we're made of! We've lost one of ours! What we're made of!
Also, this AI is the most dumbest shit ever. Like, they refuse to just attack the same thing. Like,
my armor is completely ruined!
they just won't do it. We looped back around into the fucking laboratory. I think I am legitimately fucking this thing here.
I don't have the key. This door is locked.
Fail. Oh, what's that? Oh.
May the wind be blessed to have brought you here to us. I beg you to free us from this cage. At Lorhadar, thank you, sister. So many of our own were taken inside the building, never to return. Without the help of you and your strange friends, we would have surely died here.
Come, we must leave this place at once, avoiding the camp as much as possible.
We shall follow you.
Bracelets of the Eternal Wood, or whatever. It's an offensive. Nah. Yeah, the camera cutting to like pull at and then like completely disorienting me is not the business. All of this shit looks the same. See what's over there. More shite gear. Yep.
We're finally out of that hellhole.
Thank you. It's such a comfort to feel the sun on our faces after being locked up in the bowels of the earth. But we're not really safe, are we? They'll surely be coming after us.
We've been there too. We've got to get you out of town first.
Let's take them to Olvida's ship. They'll be safe there. And we can take them back to Tirfradi with us.
My companions in misfortune and smuggling would be happy to take them with them. They'll know how to get them to a safe place.
Well, we'll find a solution. Stay here. We'll come back for you as soon as possible.
All right. Get your kinsmen out of Olima.
water!
Is there anybody there?
Let's show them what we're made of!
Here, take this boat and go board the big ship. You'll be safe there. Settle in, and when we get there, Alvido will find some cabins for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for us. May the wind always carry you gently.
Okay. Drop them off. We're done. Drop the kids off. Let's get these documents deciphered.
Well, have you found out where Kurnaz has been carrying out his experiments?
Yes. We discovered a gigantic site under Celi's laboratory.
Imagine that. The rumor was true. Incredible.
There were a great many soldiers, but also a place where experiments were carried out on my people.
How horrible. And these experiments were done on Kurnaz's orders?
Yes. We found letters that make a direct reference to him, as well as scientific research documents.
But however did you discover this place?
When searching the old laboratory that you indicated to us, we found a hidden lift. It went down into the depths of the earth, until it stopped in ancient ruins.
That must certainly be the thermal baths from the Astrian period.
While exploring the zone, we stumbled across the camp of a soldier who was protecting an underground building. Inside the building, they carried out experiments, and my kin were held captive. These research documents that we found in the laboratory, none of us understand what they mean, but we need clear proof of what these people are up to.
May I take a look? This is beyond my capacities, even though I do recognize a few formulas. Can, I suppose that you would be far more able to understand what this is all about?
If I could help you, it would be with pleasure. But I'm going to need some time to decode all of this.
We'd better let him work in peace. You should come back later.
I would prefer to wait here if it's all right with you.
Of course. You should make yourself comfortable. It's going to take a little while.
I'm going to use the time to send a message to Zerin and set up a meeting in a few hours. She'll be waiting to hear news of our discoveries.
Excellent idea.
Here are your documents and our explanatory notes. What you've discovered is terrifying.
Uh-oh.
We thought as much. But what exactly is it?
This research is inhumane. It violates the code of ethics that is the very foundation of medicine. It has only one goal: to spread death.
The scientists behind this research studied a number of contagious diseases in order to selectively infect and eliminate your people. They chose smallpox as the perfect candidate.
Smallpox?
It's a terrible, often fatal disease that causes a high fever and vomiting. Its most recognizable symptom is the rash and blisters it causes to form all over the body.
Oh, that's what killed Shada.
I'm sorry for your friend, and I'm appalled that a project like that could ever have seen the light of day. The disease is so contagious that even fabric that has been in contact with someone who is sick can spread it. Since your people seem to be more sensitive to this disease than us, and you haven't been inoculated against it like we have, you can imagine what will happen.
We must stop this project at all costs. Let's hope Zaren's contact is convinced by this evidence and can help us. Why was Shada the only one of us to die?
You told us you were inoculated. I think the scientists on the ship wanted to see if this method would work on your people as well. You're living proof that it does. Your friend, on the other hand, must not have received the same treatment.
Thank you for helping us understand this research.
I truly hope that you will be able to stop this project from being implemented. It's an abomination.
We'll leave you to your research.
Goodbye. Please feel free to come back anytime you need help.
Let's go to the rendezvous point, where Zeren will be waiting for us.
That document just detailed everything that she just said. Pretty cut and dry on that one.
What was that?
Weird.
Oh, there you are. I got your message, and I'm glad to see you're safe and sound. My husband's men can be so violent. Were you able to find out what he's plotting? Did you gather evidence we can use to have him arrested?
Yes. Your husband has scientists carrying out experiments on my people under the greatest secrecy. They discovered that we are more susceptible to smallpox than you are. They intend to use it to selectively eliminate us. Their aim is to conquer our island without having to fight.
How awful. Were you able to retrieve any documents that demonstrate this and prove that he's involved?
Yes. We have research documents. Accounts of experiments that were translated, as it were, by some scholars we know.
Excellent. When I received your message, I immediately sent word to one of my contacts, the Morsinian ambassador. He's a level-headed man, well-versed in diplomacy, who will know how to put an end to this madness, I'm sure. Here's a pass that will get you to the embassy in the military district. Go and see him as soon as you can.
Thank you. You aren't coming with us?
I don't want my husband to know that I'm helping you. It's far too risky. One last thing. I pulled some strings, and you're no longer wanted. You should be able to get around town without any trouble. But avoid fighting, especially with the guards. Let me know if you need my help with anything else, and be careful.
Goodbye, Zeren. And thank you.
Aye, sir. Excuse me. Aye, sir. Francis Sidney, ambassador of Morsinia to Olima. Hereby certify that the bearers of this pass are permitted to enter the embassy for the purpose of meeting with me. Dare to be received as a guest and treated with courtesy.
You there! Have mercy! Help me!
Nah, I'm good on that.
This is the Morsinian embassy. Only
I got a
authorized
goddamn
persons
pass.
are allowed to enter.
It just so happens that we have a pass to meet with the ambassador.
This document seems to be in order. You may enter.
Appreciate you.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you.
An islander from Tyr Fredee. Forgive me, but I must admit I found it hard to believe Zeren's missive. Your people are so poorly represented here in diplomatic affairs. It is a true pleasure to meet you. There's so much I'd like to know about your island. But of course, my questions can wait. I believe you had a pressing matter you wished to discuss with me.
Indeed. We'd like to speak with you about General Kurnaz. You should know that he is the reason for our presence here, as he had us abducted by his men in order to conduct experiments on us. One of our friends died at their hand, so we are direct witnesses to his actions, which furthered our desire to find out more. With the help of our friends from the continent, we investigated and discovered that he was conducting research in a secret laboratory.
A secret laboratory? Here, in Alima?
Yes, in the caves beneath Dr. Silly's abandoned laboratory.
I've heard about this, but I thought they were just rumors.
There, we found a whole group of my people who were kept locked up in cages to serve as guinea pigs for experiments. Death awaited them all.
What you're telling me is awful. But what sort of experiments could he be doing? Kurnaz is a general, not a scientist.
We recovered the research notes and had them translated and summarized by other scholars. Look, you can see for yourself.
It's abominable. What absurd reason could have inspired him to take on this horrific project? I know our relations with the chiefs on your island can sometimes be challenging, but that's no reason to eliminate an entire people.
Apparently, he hopes to win enough popularity to be crowned emperor. But Zeren could probably tell you more about that.
I'd heard of this imperialist faction, but I admit I didn't pay much mind to it. What madness! An empire! Morsinia and Thraxis would never agree to such a thing. The only thing they would do is precipitate the breakup of the Alliance. Rest assured that I will share these documents with the Al-Sad Assembly, and I have no doubt they will be just as horrified as I am. However, I strongly recommend that you also take action as well. The Assembly is powerful, but it is slow to act. You will have to do everything in your power to keep your people from being contaminated before the Assembly begins to move.
Thank you for your counsel and your support.
It's the least I can do.
Thank you for having us. We are leaving.
It was a pleasure. I hope we'll have another chance to meet.
I know it's frustrating, but it will be a few days until Sir Francis returns from Al-Sad. We'll just have to wait.
I'm sure we'll find something to do in the meantime.